welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title of this video, I will be giving you a bunch of summer bucket list ideas, and if you want to see me try and complete as many of these as possible myself, then please subscribe and keep updated. So we're just going to jump straight into the video. I've got a list here on my laptop. So first up, I've got a beach day. Like if you are lucky enough to live near a beach, or you can drive to a beach, or you can get the bus to the beach, then a beach day in the summer is a must. Whether you just have like a barbecue with your friends, or go swimming, or just go take cute pictures, a beach day is a must. Number two, I've got dinner and cocktails. So especially if you're over 18 and you can go out with your friends and just go for a nice dinner and grab a few cocktails, take some nice photos, and I think it's just a really lovely way to spend an evening. Number three is a picnic. Now whether you do this in your garden or in a field somewhere or on the beach, a picnic is a must, and you can just take like a cute little basket and go to the shop with your friends and get some food. Number four is a little bit different. I've got just like tidy your room. If you have a day or an afternoon or even an evening where you can just go through your clothes, decide to get rid of some, sell them on Vinted, dust, just tidy, just do all of it in one day, get it done. I just did a video where I do a massive spring clean, so I'll link it here if you guys want some inspiration for that. The next one is to visit a new place or a new city. This year I'm going to Morocco with a few of my girlfriends, so I'm so excited to do that. But if you want something a little bit closer to home, you can either just go to a new city in the country that you are, or you can just go to a new place in the town that you live in. This leads on to my next one, which is try a new food place in your town. There are so many places that I want to try here in Aberystwyth that I haven't yet, even though I've been here for 3 years for uni, but I will make sure that I do them in the upcoming months. You can go with your friends or your partner or even your parents or siblings. You could even take your dog to one of these places. Now, the next one is a little bit unique, and it's something that I really want to do, and I've been told I'm old for wanting to do this, but I really want to host like a wine and cheese night. So like everyone brings like a bottle of wine and everyone brings a different kind of cheese, and you just like have a chill evening where you like drink the wine, eat the cheese, and like pair them up and vote on which is best. This leads on to my next one, which is themed nights. I did a bring a board night with my girlfriends last summer, which was really fun. So you can do sort of like bring a board, a paint and sip, just anything like that. I've seen people do like PowerPoint nights, but something like that would be really fun. The next one is just a games night, whether that's playing video games or whether that's playing more classic board games. I think that would be really fun. The next one is learn a new recipe. Like I love cooking and baking when I have the time. So learning a new recipe for me is really fun. I've got a few on my list I want to do this year, but I think doing that would be really fun. That also leads on to a more specific one. If you are like me and in the mornings you like an iced coffee, I think learning a new iced coffee recipe would be really fun. Similarly, you could try new cocktails with your friends. Like I love looking on Pinterest, and TikTok's really good for it, but like new cocktail recipes that you can like make for a girls' evening or something like that would be cool. I've been really getting into matcha lately. I've just posted a TikTok where I make a protein matcha, so if you want to see that, I'll put my TikTok on the screen here. Anyway, moving on, I've got a self-care day. Now, whether that's where you spend a little bit more money and you book yourself into a spa, or you go get your nails done, or whether you want to save money and do it at home and you can just like do face masks, paint your own fingernails and your toenails, watch a movie, take a bubble bath and just relax. This next one is so nostalgic to me, but going on a bike ride, like I remember doing it as a kid so often. We just like bike to the park or bike somewhere for like a day out. Something like that in the summer is a must, especially if the weather's nice. You could always link it with having a picnic and go on a bike ride and then have a picnic. I think that would be really, really fun. This next one I've already touched on, but barbecues in the summer. I think just getting together with friends and family and all having a barbecue. You could try some new cocktail menus or even try a new recipe while you do this, but having a barbecue when the weather's nice is a must. It's also something you can do if you work full-time in the summer like I do. It's also something you can do in the evenings, so it doesn't have to take a whole day to do it. The next one I've got down is have a photo shoot with your friends. If you're someone who likes going out and taking photos and making memories, then this could be really fun. You could even incorporate some of the other things I've mentioned, like the beach day or the picnic or something like that, into having a photo shoot with your friends. And then you've got memories that last forever. This leads into another one I want to mention, but making a scrapbook. I've done it before for some of my travels, but I think just making a scrapbook of what you do over a summer could be really, really fun. And then you have those memories in a physical book that you can look back on in the years to come and give you inspirations for your next summers. I also think trying a new hobby over the summer is a great thing to do, whether that's candle making or drawing or trying out Pilates or a new workout class, something like that you have not tried before but have maybe wanted to do. I think doing it in the summer is just a really good way to start. Okay, so this next one was probably more of a winter activity, but we're all guilty of doing it in the summer as well, and that's having a lazy movie day. Whether that's rewatching your favourite show or starting a new show, I think having a movie day or even just a movie evening after you come back from work or something is really nice. Okay, this next one is a must for the summer, and it's just going swimming. Whether that's wild swimming in a lake, just make sure you're being safe when you do it, or whether that's in the sea if you live by the beach, or at a local outdoor pool, or possibly you or one of your friends have a pool. Having a pool day or just going swimming is so fun in the summer. Okay, so this next one is for those of you who work full-time or part-time, whatever, over the summer, but try have your lunch break outside. I've done it a few times when the weather's really, really nice, and I just think it beats sitting in a stuffy like canteen room or office or whatever, but just having your lunch outside, whether that's at a park, in a field, on a bench, wherever you can get to within your allocated time. I think having your break outside can really boost your mood for the second half of your shift. Okay, this next one is something I really want to do myself, and it's try a new makeup look. I am so guilty of having one makeup look and not changing it because I actually can't do anything else, but I really want to try and maybe like follow some more tutorials and try different ones, whether that's like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like on TikTok and things, they have like the unrecognizable makeup or like soft girl makeup, things like that. Just choosing a makeup look that you like and just giving it a go. Going for late night drives with your friends is also something that's really fun in the summer. You can just put some music on, roll the windows down and just drive around and chat. It's so therapeutic and it's so fun. You could also make a new playlist, whether this is by yourself for your daily routine or a holiday that's coming up, or whether you collaborate with your friends and make a summer playlist for all these fun activities that you can do together. I think making a new playlist can be a really good way to start off and get excited for the summer. If you're a big reader, then I think over the summer, setting yourself a reading challenge, whether that's to read a certain franchise or a certain book, or to read a certain amount of books, but I think setting yourself a challenge at the beginning of the summer and trying to complete it by the end is a really fun way to spend your free time. Pottery is another one that can be really fun, whether you do this as a date or by yourself or with your friends. Just going and making something, I think it really helps you be present and you can just focus on what you're doing there and then. It's also a fun and slightly different way of just getting out the house. You then also have something that you've painted that you can use throughout the rest of the summer. Now, for my creatives out there, just write. Whether it's the story you've been wanting to write or that script that you want to write, stop procrastinating and just get it down and start doing it. I think over the summer, when you've got longer hours of the day, you can come home from work or you can do it on your day off, just sit somewhere nice, have a nice drink and just write that story. Another fun one is water sports. Any kind of water sports is fun, but specifically paddleboarding I think is super fun. I think going out paddleboarding is really fun and it's just a very relaxing way. You can be outside and enjoy the sun, but you're also doing some exercise. It's something you can do solo or with friends or a partner or whoever, but I think it's a really good way to spend a day in the summer and you can make a whole day of it. You know, you can go somewhere nice, go for some food, go for a paddleboard. Like, I think it's a really cool activity. Now, if you've got a favourite artist or a bit of extra money that you want to spend, going to a concert can be a really good way of spending an evening or a day throughout the summer, especially when the days get longer and it's lighter. I just feel like being outside in the evening, a concert or a festival, something like that would be really fun. And that leads on to my next one, going to a festival. The summer is for the festivals. There are so many going on. If you don't know too many, you can just Google some festivals near you and I'm sure there will be some, or you can look at going to the big ones. I think Boardmaster's a good one. I went there a few years ago and like the music's good, the vibes are good, it's by the beach so you have like the sea and things, and I think it's just a really fun way to spend a day or a weekend or even a week. Thrifting is also another one I've got written down here. I think that's a fun way of spending a day, you know, going shopping but doing it in a more sustainable way, and I think thrifting is something that a lot of people are pushing for now. So if you happen to live near a lot of thrift shops, then that could be a cool way to spend an afternoon or a morning. So this next one is a really cool one that I've seen on TikTok and they call it a wine walk. So you basically just get like a cup or something that you want to take out, put your favourite wine in there and just go for a walk and have a chat with your friends. If you happen to be lucky enough to live near anyone with a drive-in movie, that's a really fun idea to do the evening. Just take your car, get some cushions, get some snacks and some drinks and go watch a movie in a different way. Going bowling is also a fun way to spend an evening with your friends. If you live by the beach or you're visiting the beach, then an arcade could be a fun way to spend a few hours or so. Okay, well thank you so much for watching, guys. Those were all the ones I had written down. Please let me know if there are any that you have thought of that I haven't covered. Put them in the comments. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to follow my journey over the summer and watch me try and complete as many of these as possible, then make sure you're subscribed because I've got some exciting videos coming up. And I'll see you in the next one.